Good day, everyone, especially to our contemporary world instructor, Miss Maria Kathleen Casicol. In our topic, which is Sustainable Development Goals, we have 17 goals to make our world a better place to live in. And we picked the goals number 5 and 6, which are the gender equality and clean water sanitation. So I will start and focus with the topic 5, which is the gender equality and the true beauty of LGBT community. So let's start. I am here taking a video of myself because we are tasked to deliver a speech. My speech entitled The True Beauty of LGBT and Gender Equality. This speech is intended to all people, most especially those people who belongs in this community. LGBT motivates me to write this speech because I want them to be treated equally and can fly in their own wings and can be able to spread their own colors. My purpose why I write this speech because I want to spread awareness. That is what I want. And I want that LGBT will be treated equally and society must accept them wholeheartedly. So let's start. I am here to tell you about the beauty of LGBT community. First of all, what does LGBT stand for? LGBT stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. Lesbians are women who are romantically, sexually, and emotionally attracted to women. Gays are men who are romantically, sexually, and emotionally attracted also to men. Bisexuals are people who are attracted to both sexes, and transgenders are people who expresses themselves with a gender identity that differs from the one which corresponds to the person's sex. LGBTs are individuals who wants respect and freedom. Sadly, people tend to discriminate them because it is written in the Bible that only men and women are created by God. You are shame in the society. You are disgrace in the family. You are meaningless. You are senseless. You don't belong to this world because you are different. And you don't deserve to be loved because you don't exist. Those are the hurtful words that we can hear from other people. Only acceptance is enough for us to feel that we belong in this society. This community often celebrates pride. The word pride, or usually called gay pride, is used to interpret LGBT community. Identity and strength are the two terms that perfectly used to demonstrate the true meaning of the word LGBT. So going back to the true beauty of LGBT community. For me, LGBT stands for love, grace, beauty, and truth. Love because we are connected. Grace because we are virtue of God. Beauty because we are beautiful in our own aspect, and truth because we are true to ourselves. The beauty of LGBT community is not about their appearance or their gender, but it's all about what's inside in their hearts and how they treat people. That is the most important. The beauty of LGBT community is that they are confident to express themselves, to express who they are and what they are. Being who we are is the most powerful tool, remember? The most powerful tool that we must have in our battle in equality. Love is beautiful in all forms, no matter who you are and no matter what gender you have, because God created us equally. We are living in a world that's full of judgmental hypocrites. The way we talk, the way we walk, we judged by people. Society is specifically the main proponent of judgment. Who is society then? It is us, the people. We judge others easily the way we judge LGBT community. But it can be changed. We can still make change. We can achieve equality, and one thing I know is that this has to stop. I, Mark Arthur Zevilla Esther, seek for gender equality. According to the United Nations, gender equality is not only the fundamentals of human rights, but it is necessary foundation from peaceful, prosperous, and sustainable world. Each one of us should be treated equally. I seek gender equality because I am a member of LGBTAA+ community, because I believe that every person has an equal right and should be treated equally. We should respect one's gender, feelings, and emotions. We deserve to be respected simply because we are humans. If we want changes, then we can make changes. If we want to employ gender equality, then we should treat each other equally. Bring patriarchy down and make the world a better place to live in. And I thank you.
Raise your flag for the one.
These are the example of people who belong in this community, showcasing the true colors that they have. And this is also the flag or the gay pride flag of LGBT, which have these different colors: the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet, which symbolizes that LGBT community had different colors which they can be able to showcase to everybody that they are unique and of course that they deserve to be loved. And this is also example of two people which belongs in this community. As in the picture shown, they are holding their hands because they are facing together those circumstances that they are going to face, most especially those criticism, and no one can prevent to love themselves.
Sustainable Development Goals. Goal number 6: Clean water and sanitation. We must avoid wasting water because water scarcity affects more than 40% of the world population. So the question is, why is water important? It is important because water covers more than 70% of the Earth's surface. It was in water that life on Earth started. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention reports that water is considered the most important resource for sustaining ecosystems, which provide life-supporting services for people, animals, and plants. Communities need clean water that is safe to use for washing, cooking, bathing, and most importantly, drinking. Safe water is one of the world's largest health and environmental problems. According to the Global Burden of Disease study, 1.2 million people died prematurely in 2017 as a result of unsafe water. Lack of access to safe water sources is a leading risk factor for infectious diseases, including cholera, diarrhea, hepatitis A, typhoid, and polio. In 2020, almost three-quarters or 74% of the world's population had access to safety managed water sources. One in four people do not have access to safe drinking water. 2 billion people lack access to safety managed drinking water at home. Of those, 1.2 billion people have basic drinking water services. 8 out of 10 people who continue to lack drinking water services live in rural areas. How to conserve water? First, we can use pail with dipper instead of shower and hose when bathing, gardening, and watering plants. Second, we can use basin with water in washing clothes and dishes. This water can be reused to flush toilets, cleaning, and washing cars. The third way is to reuse the excess drinking water, ice cube, water from fish tank, and water from rinsed veggies and fruits to water plants. Lastly, we can store clean water for brushing teeth, drinking, and rinsing fruits and veggies. There are also reminders to remember in conserving water.
Sanitation. So, what is sanitation? Well, sanitation is a condition relating to public health, especially the provision of clean drinking water and adequate sewage disposal. In the basic, sanitation is defined as having access to facilities for safe disposal of human waste, like feces and urine, as well as having the ability to maintain hygienic condition through service such as garbage collecting, industrial or hazardous waste management, and wastewater treatment and disposal. It is a process of keeping places clean and healthy. Sanitation is very important, especially today. It can help us spare from any environmental diseases and most deadly viruses such as COVID-19. We undergo sanitation before entering any commercial and business establishments. It is necessary for us to help stop the spread of the COVID-19.
Sanitation is important for all, helping to maintain health and increase lifespans. However, it is especially important for children. Around the world, over 800 children under age 5 die every day from preventable diarrhea-related diseases caused by lack of access to water, sanitation, and hygiene. Sanitation is one of the most important aspects of community well-being because it protects human health, extends lifespans, and is documented to provide benefits to the economy. One key goal of sanitation is to safely reduce human exposure to pathogens. How can we protect ourselves from viruses? Hand washing is very important, especially during this infamous COVID-19 pandemic. Hand washing is the most basic thing to do to be healthy. It removes germs from our hands and helps prevent infections because many people frequently touch their eyes, nose, and mouth without realizing it. Germs can get into the body through the eyes, nose, and mouth that can make us sick. So with the help of hand washing, we can prevent ourselves to catch disease. Washing hands or sanitize prevents illnesses and the spread of infections to others. During this pandemic, we really need to sanitize ourselves to prevent us from getting the virus or getting sick. Proper care and maintenance of bathroom cleaning tools is important because it prevents the rust and hazards that we might get from it. Health and safety is the most important thing in food preparation. One of the ways to prevent having a contaminated food is to clean and sanitize food containers and packaging. Cleaning the surrounding is very important because it can help us to have a healthy and clean environment. Being neat and clean can help us to stop spreading the coronavirus and the other viruses to spread. So always be clean by yourself. Sanitizing can make us clean, hygienic, and disinfect our exposed part of the body like hands and feet.